It's another World Cup match day in Canada with Panama-Croatia in Toronto later on today. But first up, to kick off the day's action, we're in Group K in Houston. Portugal against Uzekistan. Your commentators, Paul Walker and Glenn Davis.
Well, the road through a World Cup is rarely straight. Sometimes it twists, sometimes it tests, and sometimes it demands an answer. Today in Houston, Group K presents exactly that question. For Portugal, this is about response, a chance to correct a wobble before it comes a worry. The game with DR Congo, a story of possession without penetration, promise without punctuation. They left Paul seek order after disorder. A giant of you, experience against this. A fascinating matchup.
Minds of these players running here in this World Cup, and Portugal a heavy favorite against a very upstart.
The head coach of Uzekistan fight that he saw against players surround the centre. National anthems. Ever in everyone's thoughts.
Anthem of Uzekistan.
And their first time at these finals.
No, they haven't, and listen, they're trying to build something that accelerates the game back in their country. Cristiano Ronaldo in Portugal, it's time for the nervousness and get them off and running in this.
Throughout the tournament and conditions inside. At this FIFA World Cup 2020. Just as he was for Germany's 7th. The VAR room for us. Starting with Portugal, and Roberto Martinez is struggling with a minor injury. He is, though, midfield. The other switch sees a teammate, Cristiano Ronaldo. There's a change in goal for 3 changes. Odil John Hamrabeck in. Abuzbek Faizulayev scored. He's also a clubmate of Uzbekistan's in the Turkish Super League. How is this going to pan out, do you think?
I think when they'll like to pick and choose their moments of their game, and then for moments.
Grown stronger since that DR Congo.
So easy to identify here in Houston today, and it's Uzbekistan losing 3-1. A third place in Group D. Win today. A point for Uzbekistan.
Near Cristiano Ronaldo, you see him gone central.
Mendes, the Champions League winner, in the left-back position. 45 places separate the teams in the. Here's Pedro Neto on that stand at the expense of a throw-in.
Yeah, he's the architect. Bruno Fernandes, get him the ball.
Portugal looking for the quick start, looking to pull it back. Here's the chance! Oh! Bruno Fernandes sees it deflected. Eventually in by Cancelo.
In one shot, you know, they need to get the ball in the box a little bit quicker. For the guys in the studio.
Reach it agonisingly across the front. And it's more than 5 years European Championship finals. Since then, his great rival Lionel Messi is Bruno Fernandes. Greatly received. It's not the at the moment.
One from Bruno Fernandes.
Oh, wonderful block by Uzbekistan. That's a fact.
He's done. And more today.
Faizulayev on that left-hand side. 5 in red in the middle. Ronaldo! The farewell may be approaching, but the legend is not finished yet. The first player score in 6 different World Cups. Houston rising for a man who's spent a lifetime rising above everyone else. The one, the only, Cristiano Ronaldo.
He's such a superstar. Here's Bruno Fernandes. A lot of people think they could win the World Cup, Portugal. Superstars everywhere you look. Vega. It gives them a play. Portugal 9 in World Cup finals, which equals you say the 6 to stick up with happy saying quite a if he could my hat.
I think what you could hope for is it.
The break news because he's taking what's a run here, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah, they're going to smash it.
The thrilling post, the great
And Amrabatov, fielder.
Now a player who, well, I think it will be a so far at this World Cup. Crowd see him stride back.
He's trying to hide the ball a little bit there with that goalkeeper.
Referee just having a word, string down there, and Ronaldo.
I think this is Ronaldo, but
it's Mendes! And he drills it in! Portugal score again. Portugal are firmly awake at this World Cup. They have carried the weight of that opening draw. The questions, the frustration.
Only made his debut for the national team in March, and here he is in the World Cup finals. Huge responsibility. Breaks now for Ronaldo with a free kick. It's going to be given to Uzekistan.
You couldn't hit the ball.
Yesterday, Clark.
Messi, there was a lot.
Race one, Fabio Cannavaro off the corner. It's no surprise when Nuno Mendes. Now Pedro Neto losing speed there to get back. I mean, it was in the middle, but that's not a good enough pass. Just needed to be a bit Neves at the start.
That was. I think that's. See it that way.
As the coolest man, the most laid back.
The bench. I thought in the last game, I thought he'd come on and him.
Down the right, Ronaldo through the middle. It's
brilliant. He actually tells Fernandes, wait, I'm going to go wide. But Martinez is absolutely buzzing. But if you see another replay, that would push on each other.
Played through. Oh, a mess of it in the end. I think she's on 4. He's half so it's coming up and the team. And plenty talk out now. CR7 is going to be the centre of the and tidied up there for Portugal by Vitinha. All the way. For crew and for another and the special Anthony and for a friend.
We had it runs and
Say that. For 6 minutes additional. First he did more time he's about the Castle got. He's got him on time. I'm not sure.
Sharp. And so
this fella just a lot less.
Nazarbayev and beating him with ease, and they were
got that cross because that's what you want.
Shomerod, super stuff, and he's juggled it through box. Neto coming in far side, and the chance comes and goes.
This in Congo.
Ronaldo there getting his 6th touch of the game, and he's on the floor and looking for a.
And the sporting thing Portugal is the fact that they're breaking lines now. They're
for Uzekistan. It's Cristiano Ronaldo, the biggest gap between. And what a team! Gattuso, Totti, Cristiano Ronaldo! He's done it again! Just felt as though this FIFA World Cup was not quite complete.
Back in that time period with Pelé.